was hot for sneaking out. And this is where I went to school. Most of the time had better things to do. Criminal record says I've broken twice. I must have done it half a dozen times. I wonder if it's too late. Should I go back and try to graduate? Life's better now than it was back then. If I was them, I wouldn't let me in. Oh God, every memory of looking out the back door. I have a photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard.
I have to see.
Remember the old arcade? Blew every dollar that we ever made. The cops seen us hanging out. They say somebody went and burned it down. We used to listen to the radio and sing along with every song we know. We said someday we'd find out how it feels to sing to more than just a steering wheel. Kim's the first girl I kissed. I was so nervous that I nearly missed. She's had a couple of kids since then. I haven't seen her since God knows when. Oh God, every memory of looking out the back door. I have a photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Every memory of walking out the front door. Found the photo of the friend that I was looking for. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Miss that town. I miss the faces you can't erase. You can't replace it. I miss it now. I can't believe it. So hard to stay, too hard to leave it. I can relive those days. I know the one thing that would never change. Every memory of looking out the back door. I have a photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Every memory of walking out the front door. Found the photo of the friend that I was looking for. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye.
And suddenly it's like we're women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will this memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. I keep on thinking it's our time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we
Good morning, and thank you for joining us today. Welcome to the commencement exercises for Middlesex High School and the class of 2026. I would like to thank Barber Printing for the graduation programs. Before we get started, I would like to request that you turn off or silence your cell phones. Thank you. At this time, Kylena Morning, who is the Senior Vice President, will come forward to lead us in the pledge. Please remain standing while the national anthem is sung by our choir.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Dr. Seitz will now recognize members of the Board of Supervisors, members of the school board, principals, and directors.
Thank you, Mrs. Fleet, and good morning. I have the privilege of recognizing those guests who are here with us and who support us every day and throughout the year on our journeys. First, I would like to recognize members of the Board of Supervisors who were able to be with us today. Chairman Don Harris, representing the Saluda District. If you will please stand when I call your name. Thank you. Vice Chairman Reggie Williams, Harmony Village District. Bill Harris, Hartfield District. And our County Administrator, Mr. Kevin Gentry. Thank you all for your support and for attending today. Our school board members, I would also like to stand and be recognized. Dr. Dana Burnett, Chairman, Saluda District. Tiffany Robbins, Vice Chairman, Pinetop District. Thomas Kennedy, Harmony Village District. Karen McMinn, Hartfield District. And Elliott Reed, Jamaica District. I also want to recognize the other administrators who have played an important role in these students' career. Dr. Elizabeth Sanders, Principal of St. Clair Walker Middle School. Danielle Daniel, Principal of Middlesex Elementary School. Danielle Norris, Director of Compass Academy and Virtual Learning. Dustin Harris, Director of Operations. Steve Dunkel, Director of Assessment, Research, and Technology. Matt Stamm, Athletic and Activities Director. Dr. Carol Walsh, Mathematics Specialist, and Dr. Byron Bishop, Assistant Superintendent. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Seitz. Travis Archer, our salutatorian, will now come and give the address of welcome.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, and welcome to Middlesex High School graduation of 2026. My name is Travis Archer, better known to some of you as Tifus. And as salutatorian, it is an absolute honor to welcome all of you to this monumental milestone. It is a pleasure to see so many familiar faces, along with some new ones. Graduates, I implore you to look around you. Small font, sorry. The ceremony is a reflection of all your hard work. Not only that, but it is a testament to your sacrifice, dedication, and perseverance throughout these years. To all the parents, family members, mentors, and friends, thank you for being these students' rock, their anchor, their support system throughout their journeys. To our amazing staff, thank you so much for your tireless dedication, and thank you for challenging these students and believing in them every step of the way. Well, class of 2026, y'all did it. Y'all survived it all. I mean, from the early morning alarms, having a textbook dropped on your desk, waking up to Anderson looking at you annoyed. We were all scared, 9th grade. To the projects we did, everything between, but even the chaos, it was all a great part of this journey. Y'all didn't just finish school. Y'all are going to go on to become leaders, workers, athletes, and critical thinkers. Today we are not just celebrating an end of a chapter. We are celebrating the beginning of the rest of your lives and the people you have become throughout the years here. I truly believe class of 2026 has left a mark bigger than every other class before us. I hope that we've made all of our families, friends, and faculty proud. As we go on to receive our diplomas and hear from our speakers today, I want all of you to truly try and soak in this moment, because most of this will never happen again for you. And if it does, it will never be your high school graduation over again. This is the only one you're going to get. So please, don't take this moment for granted. In closing, I want to thank all of you for coming today and joining and celebrating our undergraduate class. I hope y'all enjoy.
Thank you, Travis. It has become a tradition at Middlesex High School that I share some senior stories with you. Students have no idea which staff member, even from elementary, middle school, shared a story with me for today. So here goes. Morgan, we had a field trip to the tennis courts last year to play pickleball. No matter how competitive Morgan was, he remained calm and was very patient when teaching me the rules on how to play. Sarah is such a sweet person and a great student. I will miss her emails that she would write to me in 17th century Old English Shakespearean. I know it took her a long time to write, and they were hilarious. Carity would sit beside me while she did her work, not because she was in trouble, and I needed to keep an eye on her, but because she wanted to. I will miss her laugh, her reminders to drink my water, and our classroom lunches. Travis loves to be a devil's advocate, is a bit of a conspiracy theorist, and is a hard worker. He is one of the most capable students I have known, and he has the potential to achieve great things. Having Michaela turn in assignments to me was always like taking a trip to the art museum. I don't care what the assignment was, there was a beautiful drawing attached to it, and by the way, this teacher didn't teach art. James, Let's play a game called I Never Have to Look for Your Cell Phone Again. Garrett, that one Air Force video you showed me was enough to traumatize my whole spirit. I'm still recovering. I can't wait for the day when I can finally salute you when you're standing tall in that uniform. Josh was definitely the comedian in my class. He knew how to lighten the mood and make us laugh and smile every single day. I remember we were in class one day and Robbie understood the concept I was teaching. He shouted out, "Well, paint me green and call me a pickle." Chris, I'd like to thank you for introducing me to new songs and artists to listen to, and also introducing me to your mom's homemade bagels. Hamish is well known for breaking into his spirited Scottish accent. He spends his days dreaming of the Highlands, counting down the time until he can finally travel to Scotland. Daniel is a computer whiz who can solve any technical glitch with a smile and a few quick keystrokes. Beyond his impressive skills, his genuine kindness makes him a friend to everyone he meets. Summer, you are such a beautiful artistic soul, and I hope you always remember the hug stone that I gave you, even though you keep losing it, and somehow it pops right back up when you need it the most. I really admire Remy's creativity. I think just about every paper assignment she turned in had a drawing on it. After a while, I was looking forward to seeing what the next picture would be, and her love of art didn't keep her from getting an A in my class either. We will never forget Elizabeth serenading the 600 hallways in the morning with her infamous wooden flute. Mackenzie is the sweetest presence in class and can often be found sharing a laugh with her friends. Whether she's diving for a ball on the volleyball court or organizing her notes with a colorful array of pens, she brings a wonderful energy to the room. Jordan is the person who actively builds up and supports the communities he's a part of, whether as a class officer, teammate, family member, or civic group member. He follows through with the commitments he makes and the responsibilities that he is given. Lorelei and I bonded over one of the greatest Disney movies ever, Sing. I will miss our days of singing the soundtrack together and having debates about who is the best character in the movie. Zach, your quiet and clever disposition has seen you through to this day. Enjoy it and always take on the challenges that come before you. Football and wrestling will not be the same without you. Abby, how am I supposed to survive without your special cucumber mix? Our hallway chats and your little check-ins will be missed more than you know. Alana is one of the most thoughtful and kind students that I've ever taught. She always is willing to help out her classmates whenever necessary. I appreciate Mia's kindness and willingness to work with others in class. Never without an energy drink or a smile, you always brought life to our class. Every day, without fail, Antoni and I shared an elbow pump with each other to say good morning. We'll show you today when he walks across the stage. One day, as I am getting into my car, getting ready to leave work, jamming out to some music, I feel a presence, and I look up, and Bishop is standing there, scared the daylights out of me. I jump, obviously terrified, but he's just laughing away, laughing so hard he's turning red, and he says, "I did not mean to scare you. I just wanted to say, have a good night." I wish I was as cool as Caitlin. She is smart, funny, and has a great taste in music, books, and fashion. She had a lot of responsibilities this past year and accomplished them with grace. Ava, I appreciate your unwavering attitude, always the analyst and careful strategist. You knew how to get to the root of every problem. It's been a great run for Andrew. Your work to build an outdoor classroom at the elementary school was admirable. You rise to become an Eagle Scout, most impressive. You shine on football Friday nights and won on the mat, especially at Matthews. Come visit us at Salem next year. I have never had Cole as a student, and still, every time I see him in the hallway, he makes a point to smile and say hello. It is a bright moment of my. Shannon acted as my assistant earlier this school year, but not in a take calls and file things away. She was the lead behavioral check person. Carter is winner of the most lost items in the history of Middlesex High School. In fact, just 30 minutes ago, he came to me and said, "Miss Fleet, I lost my tassel on the sidewalk. Do you have another?" I will always treasure the world's best teacher mug that Hunter gave me. He and a friend went shopping together, and I ended up with 2 mugs. They argued incessantly about which mug was better until eventually I promised to switch out every other day. I could always count on Caleb when it was time for lunch. That's because he kept a countdown timer on his Chromebook that went off exactly at 12:23. Savannah is easily the most fun person to argue with I have ever met. We would bicker and argue about random inane things all the time, but there was never a point where it was ugly. It was just fun, and I'll miss it. Jasmine has faced her fair share of hurdles, but her resilience and potential truly stand out. With her strong sense of justice and inner strength, she has a bright path ahead of her. Ryan asked many questions that let me know he was not only interested, but he truly wanted to know more, and I admire that. Carly asked me if I could write a letter of recommendation for her, and I said, absolutely. Just send me an email with things you want me to include. The subject line of her email was scholarship bribe sheet. Courtney may seem quiet at first, but if someone is giggling in class, you can almost always bet it's her. Between her sharp wit and her competitive spirit, there is never a dull moment when she is around. Jason, one of my favorite memories will always be the morning I came into class, turned around, and saw you sitting at your table with apple juices stretched before me. It was a welcome surprise. You're funny, genuine, and always a pleasure to have in class. Lily was a student in Matthews at the elementary school during my time teaching there. I have loved watching her grow up, and I'm incredibly proud of the strong woman you are today. Scarlett, we haven't known you long, but you sure have made a positive impact here with your kindness and bright smile. We challenged Gunnar to swim the 500 free at a swim meet since Gunnar was also a cross-country runner. Gunnar accomplished 2 things at that meet. He was the first swimmer from MHS ever entered in the 500 free and the only swimmer to ever swim it and add an extra 50 yards. So Gunnar will forever hold the record for the brand new 550 freestyle. Trevor was enthusiastic and ready to learn in my class. I could always depend on him to raise his hand and participate. I had to tell him to give other students a chance to answer the questions. Mackenzie, you were the queen of the choir center, the best book fair buddy, and the only one I could depend on to step up to volunteer. But the thing I could count on most was you popping into my office to ask me a quick question that then landed us in a conversation for 30 minutes. Caden tried out for the varsity basketball team and made it. The only problem was when we asked them to line up for sprints for basketball conditioning, he went to the top of the bleachers and dove off onto the basketball court. I guess we know now why he did so well at swimming. Tony came into class almost every day with mirrored sunglasses on, and I know I should have told him to take them off, but he just looked too cool. How often do you see someone play the heck out of drums and look cool as a cucumber? I couldn't bring myself to disrupt his flow. Michaela is always 100% her authentic, bold self and is a big animal lover. I will never forget the time she found a dead, leathery frog and loved it so much she kept it in a cup and carried it around for weeks, making sure she showed Frankie to everyone she could. I will miss hearing Colina burst into song at the most random times, and I will miss our afternoon debriefs. I have taught Emma for 3 years, and she is compassionate, caring, and thoughtful to everyone around her. Thank you for being a role model for other students to follow. Matt is funny, thoughtful, has great taste in music and books, and is very, very tall. And for the past 3 years, every spring, he has politely endured my request for him to get things down from the top shelf of the prom closet and then return them. Cheyenne has a mature soul beyond her years. If you haven't seen her eye roll when there are shenanigans in class, you surely are missing out. Bryce paid close attention in my class and asked questions whenever he didn't understand the material. However, what we enjoyed most was his impersonation of Mr. Krabs. Taylor, shenanigans, and sassiness most certainly defined our Spanish class. See? Your style, wit, and your Stanley were very popular in our class de Español. It's often the students who drive us the craziest who end up earning a very special place in our hearts. And you exemplify that, Jacob. Being proof that being smart doesn't always mean having a perfect GPA and that the best paths aren't always a straight line. But don't get too confident because the favorite student debate is still alive and well. Ian is an Eagle Scout, JROTC major, is able to think through how to fix machines, and has a forge. What he doesn't have is a charged Chromebook. If you know Leah, you know that she is the type of person who stays behind just to make sure no one has to walk by themselves. That simple, caring gesture is exactly who she is. Kaylee, watching you this year has been a whole transformation. You went from, I don't feel like doing this, to pulling A's like it's your new side hustle. And now that you're even diving into the book that is very special to me, that same book is going to help you grow. Joseph has a big heart underneath a tough exterior and has really come a long way over the last few years. He loves keeping his friends on their toes and driving them just a little crazy for a laugh. I'm proud of your progress. I cannot wait to see how Caitlin's jeweler skills grow after she begins her bench program. I have multiple pieces of her jewelry, and I'm always impressed and inspired by her talent. Go see her work at Arts in the Middle next weekend. If any of you know Kramer on Seinfeld, Callie is his twin. I can't tell you the time she has literally slid in front of my office to ask a question, and then she actually fell coming into baccalaureate. Emily's perseverance got her here today. Use that spunk to make a great life for yourself. Eldon, I will miss nagging at you to get your homework done, and you also clapping back at me to get my homework done. When I first met Nolan, he was 15, and I told him, "You are a big 15-year-old," and that stuck. I still say regularly, "You are the biggest 15-year-old I know," and he says, "Hey, I'm not 15. Ashlyn, the office won't be the same without your assistance, and I will certainly miss our hour-long yap sessions about random, irrelevant topics. Without you here, who's going to remind me to eat my lunch?" I taught sweet CJ in 2nd grade. He would ask to use the restroom, and after taking 20 to 30 minutes every time, I had to meet with his parents, thinking there's maybe some medical issue. I quickly learned that he was completely disrobing because he needed to feel free. I don't know what I'll do without Elizabeth next year. She spent countless hours after school and during her lab period working on bulletin boards, service projects, or decorating my door for the holidays. She's the kind of student who stayed behind to help clean up when everyone else went home. I'll miss her tremendously. Something about Jalen and his culinary class and putting his spin on mac and cheese is so good. We will miss you feeding us. Avery exudes a calm confidence and skillfulness. I feel like he would be able to handle any type of situation and be the person others look to for guidance. Dontre is the king of throwing side-eye glances at me when someone said something crazy, and I will miss having him around. He made me feel welcome when I first started the job a few years ago, and I'll always be grateful for his sense of humor. Justice has a smile that can truly light up a room and a sweet nature that makes him a joy to be around. While he might have his own unique timeline for finishing schoolwork, his positive energy and kindness are always right on time. Camden is the most sincere and kind-hearted girl. You served as school's mascot on Friday nights at the football games, showed up to support the wrestlers at their away meets. Keep that kind spirit. The first time I met Brennan, he came to support a friend at the school board meeting. They were both in full camo and had just come from rabbit hunting. His attire may have been camouflage, but his commitment to friendship was anything but hidden. Mattville was the class's affectionately known name for the Goliath file containing all of Matt's 3D projects in my class. Every time I reviewed one of his submitted projects, I risked crashing my computer. Elijah, you weren't in my star room long, but just trust me, you made it memorable. You came into school with "school's really not for me" energy, but look how you finished. Keep chasing your dreams. To the class of 2026, it's been a great 4 years. You've taught me some great things, and I love you all. Congratulations. If Lonnie Mitchum will join me on the stage. Each year, a graduating senior is voted upon by the faculty to receive the Honor Award and the Citizenship Award. The Citizenship Award is given to a senior who has had commendable conduct, excellent attendance, been active in participation in school and community affairs, maintained scholarship consistent with their academic ability, had respect and concern for the rights of others, devotion to the school, community, and the nation. The 2026 female recipient of the Citizenship Award is Ashlyn Sears. The male recipient of the Citizenship Award is Bishop Hanscom. The Honor Award is given to a male and female who have had excellent personal integrity, academic excellence in a wide range of studies, a willingness to take the initiative in school matters, a commitment to establishing goals and perseverance in their accomplishments, responsible personal behavior. The 2026 female recipient of the Honor Award is Caitlin Hargrove. The male recipient of the Honor Award is Gunnar Marston. Middlesex High School sends students to the Chesapeake Bay Governor School for math and science. Students attend a half day every day. This is a rigorous program, and students earn college credits while attending for 3 years. This year, we have 6 seniors who have completed the Chesapeake Bay Governor School. Please stand when I call your name and hold applause until all names have been called. Travis Archer, Caitlin Hargrove, Andrew Harrow, Gunnar Marston, Elizabeth Shelton, and Avery Stahl. We also send students to Bridging Communities Regional Career and Technical Center, which is a Governor STEM academy. Students who attend Bridging Communities attend a half day every day for 2 years and earn college credits and CTE credentials. This year we have 4 seniors who have completed Bridging Communities programs. Please stand when I call your name and hold applause until all names have been called. Hamish Callanish, Emma Morris, Joseph Reed, and Jalen Shepard. We also have 4 seniors who completed certifications through RCC's workforce programs. Please stand when I call your name and hold applause until all names have been called. Mia Foley, Trevor Martin, Justice Webb, and Brennan Williams. And we have 3 seniors who have participated in JROTC Army. Please stand when I call your name and hold applause until all names have been called. Garrett Benedict, Ian Ogden, and CJ Sears. I am pleased to introduce our student speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, our valedictorian, Caitlin Hargrove.
Good morning, and thank you all for being with us on one of the biggest days of our lives. It feels like yesterday that I was marking the date, May 30th, with bright pen and stickers in my planner talking about how it seems so far away. A few of my friends might even tell you that I had several countdowns going on throughout the year to make it seem closer. While the journey was filled with what seemed like never-ending challenges, we have all succeeded in overcoming them, bringing us here to celebrate today. When I was first told I would be giving this speech, I struggled endlessly with what I was going to say. As it turns out, my Goggy is right, and I unfortunately do not know everything. But what I do know is that no matter how hard you try to ignore it, time never stops moving. If you're anything like me, you're sitting here today thinking about just how quickly we turn from scared freshmen, stressing about fitting in or finding our places here at MHS, to graduates with seemingly endless possibilities for the future. While all our pasts may look different, our roots will always remain the same. For the past 4 years, we have all been holding each other's hands, walking through what some may say are the best years of our lives, ones without worry or responsibility and filled with lots of fun. But after today, all we will have left of this place are the memories that we have made together. Somewhere between daunting essay deadlines and thick homework packets, we all became young adults who are left with big decisions about what our futures will hold. Like many of you, I spent so much of high school trying to do it all. I tried to join every club and try a few new sports to avoid the feeling of falling behind. Those are all things that I'm proud to have been a part of, but looking back now, I realized that while I was so busy planning for my future, life was passing me by. Every time I chose to stay home and focus on homework, I missed out on an opportunity to make memories that I would actually remember, as opposed to the assignments that I may or may not have already forgotten. We are so used to checking boxes and crossing off to-do lists that sometimes we forget to stop and savor the moment. Having goals is important, but they should not be the only thing that defines us. One of the few certainties in this life is that time will pass regardless of how it's spent. I encourage you all to make the most of it. In the words of Taylor Swift, you all know I had to quote her, "Take the moment and taste it. You've got no reason to be afraid." She also wisely said, "We are each a patchwork quilt of those who have loved us, those who have believed in our futures, those who showed us empathy and kindness, or told us the truth even when it wasn't easy to hear." Thank you to every one of our teachers, coaches, administrators, and families who supported and encouraged us even when we had doubts about our abilities to succeed. Thank you especially to my family for always pushing me to be the very best version of myself. I could not have done any of this without you, and all 180 days worth of lunchbox notes my mom wrote me this year, which I'll miss very much at UVA next year. Finally, to my classmates. When I look out at all of you, I don't just see people that I've been passing in the hallways, but I see really good humans who have all worked incredibly hard to make it here today. It's been a long ride, but we've made it. Congratulations to the class of 2026.
The time is here. At this time, we will start conferring the diplomas.
Morgan Cole Adams. Sarah Emily Hanemann. Carity K. Anderson. Travis Leon Archer. Michaela Antoinette Ball. James Temple Heath Bareford. Garrett Joel Benedict. Joshua Ryan Birch. Robert Joseph Brown III. Christopher Matthew Butler. Hamish Lewis Callanish. Daniel Wayne Callis. Summer Lee Carnell. Aremi Chavez Reyes. Elizabeth Marie Clark. Mackenzie Claire Clark. Jordan Abrion Cook. Lorelei Nicolette Cook. Zachary David Dean. Abigail Renee Espiritu. Alana Megan Everett. Mia Reagan Foley. Antonio Miguel Graves. Bishop Dennis Hanscom. Caitlin Francis Hargrove. Ava Grace. Andrew Miles Harrow. Cole William Heath. Shannon Cole Hickey. Carter James Hurd. Hunter White Inge. Caleb Brantley Jackson. Savannah Michaela Jackson. Jasmine Lachey Jaros. Patrick Ryan Jenkins. Carly Francis Jesse. Courtney Elizabeth Jesse. Jason Alexander Jones. Lillian Louise Lloyd Lynch. Scarlett Ray Loveday. Kaysen Gunnar Marston. Trevor James Martin. Mackenzie Dawn Mall. Caden Daniel McDearman. Antonio Roosevelt Mills. Michaela Renee Ann Moore. Kylena Faith Morning. Great job.
Daddy loves you.
Emma Louise Morris. Matthew Chase Morris. Cheyenne Brooke Music. Bryce Sievert Newhouse. Taylor Madison Newman. Jacob Keith Nowell. Ian James Ogden. Leah Peso Rivas. Kaylee Alyssa Pullman. Joseph Willis Reed Jr. Caitlin Jean Reiner. Callie Marie Robbins. Congratulations. Emily Christine Rowley. Eldon Wilmer Rosas Duke. Nolan Jacob Rutowski. Ashlyn Grace Sears. Wendell Curtis Sears, Jr. Elizabeth Marie Shelton. Jalen James Shepard. Avery Porter Stahl. Great job driving. Dontre Lakeesh All Jr. Justice Adam Webb. Camden Paige Wilds. Brennan Carter Williams. Matthew Allen Williams. Elijah Hunt Wilson.
Will the class of 2026 please rise? To the parents, visitors, families, and distinguished guests, I hereby present to you the candidates for graduation of the class of 2026.
By the power vested in me by the Virginia Department of Education and the Middlesex County School Board, I declare that the class of 2026 standing before you has met all of the requirements for graduation. Therefore, I declare you graduates of Middlesex High School on this 30th day of May 2026. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Seitz. We ask that everyone remain in the gym during the recessional until the graduates have exited the gym. Thank you.
Thank